What is up, y'all? Owen here, and this is 21 Pilots, episode 2. So whether you're a TOP fan or not, this may or may not have happened to you. Man, what a beautiful song. I wonder what it's called. The heck? And yes, that is an actual song by them. Not that I would lie or anything on this channel. What? So yeah, if you ever do decide to look over some of 21 Pilots songs and albums, believe me when I say you are gonna find some pretty strange song titles. And that's what this video is about. I basically had to jam as much of these songs as I could into a decent sized video, so bear with me if I rush through anything. By the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video because it helps out a ton. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Implicit Demand for Proof. Not bad for a first song in the debut album, but also very confusing for a title. I mean, I get the demand for proof part. It's clear Tyler Joseph is looking for proof of something, but they don't even say the title in the song, which I guess is a normal thing. But he should have implied something about proof somewhere. Look, I already knew the general meaning of implicit, but I just wanted to check the specific definition of it because, you know, after further research, it has to do with hinting something, but not plainly expressing it. But yeah, overall, I feel Tyler definitely needs proof for something in this life. I don't know, it's just the title. The 11th song in the album, we got A Car, A Torch, A Death. Wow, what a confusing song title. Well, not really. Now, this song actually does talk about cars and deaths and stuff, like in the title. And not just any death, but the death of Jesus Christ. I don't know about the rest of you, but this really sticks out compared to their other songs. Come on, don't leave the good old torch out. Oh shoot, my bad. So yeah, the way the torch is used in the song is basically for making a light to see in the dark during some kind of journey. What a purpose. And I feel like the title was put in that specific order for a reason. Well, I'm not exactly sure why, but it probably has to do with something like a life journey or I don't know. Yeah, you get the point. Ah yes, the classic outro song in the debut album. A song title that may make possibly no sense when you first see it. Yo Josh, our album's all wrapped up. We just need a title for the last song. Dang, I don't know. Well, how does the chorus go? So it starts off like, I am cold, can you hear? Isle of Flightless Birds. Yeah, that's the one. They really got creative with this one. After hearing the full song, you kind of get a feel of what the actual isle is. In my opinion, it represents Earth, and the flightless birds are us in our current generation. See, you sort of have to dig through the layers of this title meaning. Even when it sounds over-exaggerated at first, you really gotta look at it from a different perspective. What's next? The Planet of Flying Elephants? Okay, this next song has got to be one of the most beautiful songs that the band has ever created in their entire career. What a melody, what a climax, what an ending. Wonder what the title is. Haha, what the actual heck. Yeah, at first I wasn't exactly sure why this song was named after a household object, but I do remember reading something that said this. Tyler had experienced something both emotional and awesome at a kitchen sink, and it had to do with purpose. And he adds that he won't tell us what happened there because it helps get him through tough times when he thinks he isn't enough in life. And telling everyone might ruin the importance of it. I mean, it's as simple as that, nothing much more to say. And the way Tyler expresses that a kitchen sink to us isn't a kitchen sink to him, And now the first song in the Vessel album, Ode to Joy. I'm just kidding. It's Ode to Sleep, but there is quite a difference. Okay, they put this one together real nice, yeah. But again, they don't physically say Ode to Sleep in this song. And Ode to Sleep really is just a tribute to snoozing, right? Well, what if it's not just physical sleep he's talking about, but something deeper than that? Death. Alright, keep it family friendly. So if you've ever heard the chorus of the song, it seems as if Tyler is fighting his own darkness and is staying away from his inner evilness. So he's not only singing an ode to sleep, but he's also singing an ode to being awake. Because if you think about it, sleep is what helps us stay physically and substantially active during the day. And it also sort of helps recharge our mental state. So yeah, Ode to Sleep's title meaning in a nutshell. I'm never what I like. I'm double-sided and I just can't hide. Semi-automatic. Oh boy. Real quick, it's not semi-automatic, it's semi-automatic. You tracking? So what's even semi-automatic about the song? What? This title was a little bit harder for me to define, but I have a solution. No, seriously, I do. He's probably referring to himself, henceforth he's partially automating. So as the song says, I'm double-sided and I just can't hide, this would most likely imply that Tyler is shy and introverted in real life and has a whole different side of him that's creative and awesome, but only the timid side is operating, thus making him semi-automatic. Whew, glad I got this one over with, gee whiz. Are you insinuating that my song is bad? No, I meant no offense, Tyler. Woo! Okay, you got me there for a second. Moving on. This next title sort of slaps, not gonna lie. Fake You Out. Sounds a bit motivational, don't you think? Like, what was the backup name for this one? Break Your Ankles? To be honest, when I first heard Tyler sing the words fake you out in the bridge, I felt as if he was saying it to me. Huh? Seriously, it actually is true that fake you out has to do with this sort of threat. As Tyler sings the verses, choruses, and bridges and whatnot, you start to notice that he's not just singing random lyrics, but he's hinting to us that deep down, he's a sinful person at heart and has done sinful things like faking and breaking people down. Like the song. This title, just like the others, has a whole different side to it, and I just adore it. Like, actually, I do. There's an imposition in my mind's imagination. I hope I choke on smoke 'cause I'm smoking to my base. Wow, he really rushed through that verse just like I'm rushing through this video. I'm sorry. Heavy Dirty Soul.
What an odd name.
Indeed, Mr. Squid Game VIP, and some people tend to overthink this one a little bit. Look, it's not really that hard to understand. This title is simply what Tyler currently has or what he did have. What do you mean by that? Well, Tyler's basically yelling in beautiful agony that he needs someone to save his somewhat heavy, dirty soul. And by someone, I think it's either his fans, his wife, or most likely God, because he's truly the only one who can save corrupted souls. Also, if you didn't know, I happen to be a Christian myself. And no, I didn't just make that point earlier just because I believe in Christianity, but mainly because God's the one Tyler could have called to in this. You see, behind all the hard rock vibes being expressed through the title, it really is a meaningful way to describe your corrupted self sometimes. Yeah. Isn't it kind of ironic how the shortest titled 21 Pilots song, which is only one simple word, can be pretty strange overall? Ride. Yeah, when I first saw this song title, I had no idea why out of all the 4-letter words they chose this one. And you might think they were lazy to name it that, which they probably were not. But what exactly is the ride is the real question. Well, I'd say that the so-called ride is basically the journey from life to death. Simple as that. But when he's taking his time on the ride, you can tell he really wants to cherish every moment and not think too much about his death. And the reason the song is titled with just that one word is mainly because it's summarizing what life is. A ride. Pretty straightforward when you think about it. Coming after the shortest titled TOP song, we have the longest titled TOP song. We Don't Believe What's on TV. Kinda sounds like something a random health supporter would say in public. I do not believe what is on TV and you should do the same. Excuse me, sir, can I talk to you for a second?
Get away from
where do you live? So what exactly does this bizarre name for a song even mean? Well, basically the TV part of the title is actually referring to real life. It's not like we're gonna reject everything we hear in real life. The point is, its meaning is that we shouldn't believe what people tell us to what we can't do, like not giving into their opinions about ourselves. So it says in the song a few seconds later, and what we want we know we can't believe. We have all learned to kill our dreams. This part sort of adds on to the title, and it's what the other people want you to think. And it's tempting for us to give up on our ambitions, and that I'm dragging this on, so let's wrap this song up. Sipping on straight chlorine, let the vibe slide over me. We're moving on to the first weirdly titled 21 Pilots song in the Trench album, Chlorine. And I understand why most people first looking at this title probably were like, the heck, oh my gosh, this title is literally just an element in the periodic table. Who wants to hear a song about pool bleach? Well, the chlorine in the song is not actually used for cleaning pools.
What?
Chlorine is obviously a purifying chemical, so Tyler is sipping on straight chlorine in the song because he wants to cleanse his dark thoughts inside of him and make himself clean. Quick disclaimer, please don't try this, like actually, if you drink chlorine, it's gonna kill you. Look it up for yourself. Does this mean Tyler's dead? No, the title's just there because it's what cleanses him, and you know what? Let's just move on. You guys get the point.
No way. No. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones.
Getting into one of their deeper songs, Neon Gravestones. Now this title might sound cool and all, ooh neon, that's so cool, but this one actually has a deeper meaning behind it. So just a quick warning, if some of you guys aren't comfortable about suicide or me talking about it, I completely understand. If you want to skip to the next song, I'm fine with that, but if you want to stick around, that's fine too. It's just that this is a depressing and sensitive topic, that's all. So throughout the song, Tyler sings about how we appreciate celebrities or well-known people even more after they pass away or after they take their own lives. And when Tyler says that neon gravestones try to call for his bones in the chorus, I feel like death is trying to persuade him to take his own life as well. So the neon gravestones in the title are basically the graves of those who played an important part in their lives. I mean, yeah, I told you this one was deep.
East is up. I'm fearless when I hear this on the low. East is up.
Now we're delving into more of the lore behind 2-in-1 Pilot songs. For instance, Nico and the Niners. Who the heck are they? So this is like its own mini story. Basically, Clancy, who represents Tyler's good thoughts, is currently trapped in the fictional city of Dima, controlled by Nico and all his other fellow bishops. So what they're trying to do is let none of their citizens leave the walled city. Pretty terrible, right? So yeah, this one isn't really that complicated when you think about it. Wait, is Josh trapped there too? No, just Clancy, and Tyler as well. Then where in tarnation is he? But don't worry, Josh is coming to save him with the good old Banditos. If you have no clue who the heck the Banditos are, they're basically the good guy tribe camping in the trench from, you know, the trench era. Whatever, I'll explain that in a future video. So Josh and the Banditos are basically plotting to get Tyler out of Dima and escape the bishops and yada yada. I could go on and on about the lore behind this and the rest of their songs, but we should really move on. Maybe in a later video.
I could take the high road, but I know that I'm going low. I'm a bandito.
Next up, we got the song Bandito. We literally just talked about what a bandito is, or remember the tribe of banditos in the trench. Oh wait, I actually forgot to mention that Tyler is technically a bandito. He literally says it in the chorus. I could sing that. I'm a band, you from the Discord. Anyways, I sort of described the Banditos like 30 seconds ago, but Bandito is the conclusion of the story in Nico and the Niners. So the chorus says, I could take the higher road, but I know that I'm going low. I'm a bandito. Here he finally escapes Dima underground with the Banditos, revealing that he himself is a bandito. Pretty cool, huh? We have come to the final chunk of strangely titled 2-in-1 Pilot songs, featured in the Scaled and Icy album. Good old Mulberry Street, and yes, the lore continues. So basically the entire Scaled and Icy album takes place in Dima, and Mulberry Street is like the happy section in the city, or so it seems. That's basically what Dima wants you to think as the bishops are trying to manipulate you. So I found this one Easter egg where during the Mulberry Street livestream version, the citizens in Dima seem like they're frozen, and then later you hear this part.
Mulberry Street, so good to see.
If you listen closely, you can hear Blurryface, the deep voice, singing in the background. And if you don't know who Blurryface is, he's the part of Tyler who makes him think and do dark and evil things. So when you hear Blurryface sing that part, the citizens start moving, and it's as if Blurryface is controlling the people of Dima, along with the bishops. I don't know, it's a theory going around.
So break it down. You should bounce, 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 man. Come to the house, man. I'll let my old lady know.
Then we have this song. It's a song that isn't that good, and it happens to be my least favorite song by 21 Pilots. It's called Bounce Man. Why you ask? Why is it my least favorite song, you ask? The song's mainly Tyler telling Josh that it's fine for him to rescue him and Dima, since he'll be in and out like it says a couple of times in the song. Even though this song sounds like a cheery pop song, it really is pretty dark since Tyler just wants to get out of there, you know? Fictionally, this album is produced by Dima, making the songs propagandic and making them sound happy and meaningless, like this song. Even though it has a darker side to it. Wow, that honestly wasn't that bad. Don't give in! Okay.
She ripped them off the mirror, stepped back, and she said, I don't wanna go like this. At least let me clean my room.
At last, we have reached the final song with a weird title to it. Redecorate. Okay, it's not that strange, but it still is, if that makes sense. Okay, so you probably don't know this, but maybe, what if the whole song of Redecorate is a letter from none other than Clancy? It actually is. In the first part of the song, you can hear a voice say, there was a wonderful structure to the city, and it put my cares to rest. And that city is, you guessed it, Dima. So it could be that Clancy is no longer going to try and escape the city since it put his cares to rest. And also, if you didn't know, the album name Scaled and Icy is an anagram for the words, Clancy is dead. When most of the fan base of 21 Pilots heard about this, they were devastated. But there are still theories that Clancy is still alive, since the bishops are making you believe false news. Getting back to the title's meaning, Redecorate is basically summarized in a personal experience Tyler dealt with one time. Long story short, Tyler's friend's son passed away and his family would keep his bedroom the same way it was before his passing. You can kind of get a feel of where this meaning is heading by listening to the chorus. So yeah, this song also has a deep meaning to it, along with Neon Gravestones and some of their other songs they made. Woo! So there you have it, 17 of the weirdest titled 21 Pilots songs of all time. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And also, make sure you turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Until next time.